You guys want to see what's behind this door? Let me set the scene for you. After days of running your fission reactor, your fuel is probably depleted. So you sent it into your spent fuel pool to cool it down, and then you probably disposed of it. But what if I told you could do so much more with that spent fuel? Before I get into the explanation, let's talk about where we're going. There are three main areas you can take this chain to: plutonium, MOX, and reprocessed uranium dioxide. Take a look at this chart. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this chain kinda confused the hell out of me, but I think I understand it. So I'm gonna do my best to explain it to you. Pause the video if you need to use this chart. Hey guys, KY4 in post here. I just realized that I had misspoken. So to get MOX, you need reactor grade plutonium mixed with uranium dioxide, right? So anything I have said or will say about MOX and and all that being obtainable through reprocessing, disregard. I will mark the point in the video where that recipe should be shown. Okay, it'll be very simple, but yeah, I apologize for that. That's my bad. I can't be asked to re-edit the whole video. I don't even think I talk about it that much, but yeah, just fair disclaimer. All right, fair disclaimer. So for everything, you're going to need 9 mixer settlers, 2 reaction furnaces, 2 rotary kilns, 1 fluidized bed reactor, 1 large chemical reactor, 1 distillation tower, 1 centrifuge, 1 roaster, 1 distillery, 1 fixed bed reactor, 1 cutting machine, 1 mixer. So that's 23 machines for everything. And then it's 12 machines for just plutonium, and then 11 for the MOX/RPU lines. So pick what you want, and then get the machines needed, and then we can continue. Starting this off at the spent fuel pool, you're going to want to take your depleted rod that's now cooled and send it into a cutting machine. And then from there, we're going to head over to the fuel suspension labs for the next part. So with these pellets, we're going to head over to the fuel suspension lab and we're going to throw these into a large chemical reactor with some nitric acid. And from there, we're going to centrifuge that new product. And then now we are going to enter mixer settler hell. Okay, so none of us get confused. I'm going to explain the pathway to plutonium first, alright? Then I'm going to explain the RPU/MOX. Alright, does that make sense? Because this is so confusing. This is why I hate liquid-to-liquid extraction in this game. It pisses me off and it confuses me, but this is how we're going to do it. So plutonium first, then the other stuff second. 2 quick things: make sure you have a lot of actinide separation mixture, and make sure you have the infrastructure that bootstraps it back into the system. Because I swear you need so much. Stockpile a lot of this before you even think about setting up the line. Yes, I know there's other stuff you need, but if you're already up to uranium post-processing, just go use JEI, bro. You're smart enough as it is, man. Literally, like, if you're up to this point in the pack, I'm borderline redundant, okay? This is for visual learners, basically. Take your spent fuel solution and send it into the first mixer settler with actinide separation mixture. This is going to give you uranium plutonium extract. Moving to the second mixer settler, you want to get your uranium plutonium extract as well as plutonium reduction solution and send it into this mixer settler. You're going to get reprocessed uranium extract. Don't worry about that for a second. We'll come back to that later. More importantly, you're going to get plutonium concentrate. Moving to the third mixer settler, take your plutonium concentrate as well as more actinide separation mixture and put it in this mixer settler. You're going to get purified plutonium concentrate as well as impure reprocessed uranium extract. Don't worry about this because you literally have to set up the mixer settlers differently, I think. So don't worry, literally just void this. Get rid of the impure reprocessed stuff. Anyway, moving to the next mixer settler. Now send this purified plutonium concentrate into a batch reactor real quick, as well as some sodium nitrate, and then you're going to get oxidized plutonium concentrate. Now we can move to the next mixer settler. In the second to last mixer settler, you want to get your actinide separation mixture again, see how I told you to get so much, and your oxidized plutonium concentrate into this mixer settler. This is going to give you plutonium extract as well as radioactive wastewater. Void the wastewater and continue to the next mixer settler. Now finally, in the last mixer settler, you want to get your plutonium extract as well as your hydroxylammonium nitrate solution into this mixer settler. This will give you your radioactive actinide separation mixture, which you will have to bootstrap. That's why I told you to get it before. and your plutonium-3 nitrate solution. Now the hard part is done. The next part's going to be so quick and easy. Watch. Now that the business in the mixer settler hall is complete, we can take the arduous trek all the way from the base of the hall, up the stairs and the catwalks, through the first suspension lab, up to the plutonium lab on the second floor, or the 50th floor. Really, it's a big shaft. I mean, this is a big build, man. This set took ages to build. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had so much fun building it, though. Send your plutonium-3 nitrate into the distillation tower here. This is going to give you RGP3 dust. Then send the RGP3 dust into a rotary kiln, and this is going to give you RGP dust, or reactor-grade plutonium dust. And now from here, you can move on to the last two machines. Send your reactor-grade plutonium dioxide dust into a reaction furnace with some liquid calcium chloride as well as some actual calcium dust. This is going to give you reactor-grade plutonium dust. I should have said that earlier. My bad for the mistake. Then take this dust and mix it with some gallium, and you have nuclear weapon material stuff to blow things up with, alright? Maybe another video, alright? But this is the end of the plutonium line currently. KYN4 imposted again. This is the part of the video that I must clarify. So after you have taken your reactor-grade plutonium out of the rotary kiln, you can either do as I said before, send it into the reaction furnace, or you can send it into the blender and get your MOX with the uranium dioxide, like I said before. So I'm very sorry for the mix-up. No pun intended. Moving to the second block of mixer settlers, take your diluted nitric acid as well as your aforementioned reprocessed uranium extract, and then this is going to give you your radioactive actinide separation mixture. Bootstrap that, and then more importantly, you're going to get this product, which I need to clarify in the next audio recording because I forgot what it was called. With the reprocessed uranium concentrate, send that into the next mixer settler with more actinide separation mixture. You're going to get wastewater, and then you're also going to get re-extracted reprocessed uranium concentrate. I'm struggling here, bro. It's the same words over and over, man. I'm trying, alright? Take your re-extracted, reprocessed uranium extract and send it into the next mixer settler with some plutonium reduction solution. This is going to give you your purified reprocessed uranium extract. Now send your purified reprocessed uranium extract into the last mixer settler. This is going to give you purified reprocessed uranium concentrate, and now you are finally done with the mixer settlers again. Like seriously, this is exhausting. Like, I love making the video, but dealing with mixer settlers pisses me off, bro. Like, you cannot pay me to like these. And anyway, I'm sorry for the crash out. Moving on. With all that being said, let's head up to the next part of the lab. This is where we're going to get our MOX slash uranium reprocessed hexafluoride, whatever you want to call it. Now send your purified reprocessed uranium concentrate into a fixed bed reactor. Don't forget your silica gel catalyst bed as well. From there you want to distill it, roast it, throw it into a reaction furnace with some hydrogen, and this will give you your reprocessed uranium dioxide. Now listen up, because this part's a bit important. So after the reaction furnace, send it into the rotary kiln with some hydrogen fluoride gas, and then after that, you're going to send it into a fluidized bed reactor with oxygen. Now listen. The chain continues from here. The thing is, I've already covered this in my previous uranium video. Because the thing is, reprocessing uranium, you're basically just like you're going in a massive circle, right? Because this is no different to natural uranium hexafluoride gas. So, if you want to know what to do after this part, go watch that video, because I literally go into it. I'll give you a brief summary, but gas centrifuge, and then LEU, HALEU, HEU, and then weapons grade, that's up to you. I've already covered this. We don't need to talk about it because I've already talked about it. So yeah. And that's basically the uranium post-processing chain explained by me. To the best of my ability. I'm really sorry about that mix-up with the MOX. That was stupid on my part. This is what I mean, man. Like, the chains get so confusing, and it's hard to keep track of these, and you mix things up. Anyway, whatever. I'll try and make sure that never happens again, but I hope you understood. I hope this video helped you, and I hope you got what you needed from it. Also, remember, if the video doesn't help, then there's always the Discord. You can always at me, at the developers, at other players. The SUSY community always has a lot of people there willing to help you out. It's new players always asking for help every day. We're always happy to help them. So go there if this video didn't suffice. That being said, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe. You know the drill, boys. That's me. And stay tuned for the nuclear reactor guide, because I'm currently building the set for that, and it's going to be sick. But anyway, that being said, I'll see you in the next one. So go tell your friends and your enemies.